And a very warm welcome. I am Ruchi Sharma. The Donald Trump-backed World Liberty Financial has signed a letter of intent with the Pakistan Crypto Council to accelerate crypto adoption in the South Asian country and one of the industry's fastest-growing markets. Under the partnership, World Liberty will help the Council launch regulatory sandboxes to test blockchain-based products, expand stablecoin applications for remittances and trade, explore real-world asset tokenization, and assist with the growth of decentralized finance protocols. DeFi Development Corporation aims to raise over $1 billion worth of capital to invest in Solana, the industry's sixth largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization. The Nasdaq-listed firm, previously a real estate financing platform connecting commercial property lenders and buyers, announced its plans in a Form S-3 registration statement filed with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission on April 25th. The filing states that the funds will be used for general corporate purposes, including Solana token acquisitions. Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust ETF continues to dominate the revenue game, outpacing all other spot Bitcoin ETFs combined, despite charging fees up to 7 times higher than its competitors. According to Nate Gracie, president of ETF store GBTC, generates about $268.5 million annually thanks to its 1.5% expense ratio applied to $17.9 billion in assets under management. In contrast, all other US Bitcoin ETFs with a combined $89 billion in assets generate just over $211.8 billion. Despite the fact that GBTC lost more than half of its holdings when spot Bitcoin ETFs began in January 2024, the company's revenue is still healthy, proving the effectiveness of the fee-based model and brand awareness. Brazil has become the first country to launch a spot XRP exchange-traded fund, marking another big milestone for the country in the crypto space. The new ETF XRPH11 began trading on April 25, 2025 on B3, Brazil's main stock exchange. It was created by Hashtag, one of the country's top digital asset managers, and is handled by Genial Investimentos. Genial Bank is in charge of custody. This move makes Brazil the first country to offer a spot ETF directly tied to XRP, the cryptocurrency developed by Ripple. Hashtag received approval from Brazil's Securities and Exchange Commission back in February. Before launching, the fund went through a pre-operational phase to get everything ready for trading. Thor Chain endured a challenging Q1 2025 impacted by macroeconomic pressures, internal issues, and declining altcoin sentiment. Its native token RUNE fell 74.5% quarter-over-quarter, closing the quarter at $1.14, significantly underperforming Bitcoin and Ethereum. Market cap dropped 73.8%, reaching $400 million, its lowest since mid-2022. The network's USD-denominated TVL fell 50% to $181 million, mainly due to RUNE's price decline. However, RUNE-dominated TVL rose 93%, signaling continued user confidence and protocol engagement. Swap activity also declined, with average daily volume dropping 24% to $68 million and daily users falling 14% to 1,780. A temporary spike on March 2nd pushed volume past $1 billion due to the Bybit exploit, but it didn't reverse the overall downtrend. According to a recent report by SBI VC Trade, XRP was the second most traded cryptocurrency on the exchange last month, surpassing Ethereum in trading volume. The XRP-JPY pair ranked just behind Bitcoin, while Solana and DogeCoin took 4th and 5th places respectively. XRP's strong performance reflects its long-standing popularity in Japan, further underscored by its recent listing on Mercoin, a major Japanese crypto platform. This move highlights XRP's growing mainstream acceptance, especially among first-time crypto buyers, as noted by former Ripple executive Emi Yoshikawa. Coinbase has asked the US Office of Government Ethics to lift a rule banning SEC staff from holding or using crypto, arguing it hinders effective regulation. In letters shared April 25th, Chief Legal Officer Paul Grewal said staff need hands-on experience to understand the technology and develop workable rules. The ban stems from OGE Legal Advisory 2204, which excludes crypto from exemptions given to publicly traded securities. Grewal urged both the OGC and SEC to issue waivers for staff on the crypto task force. He noted that while the SEC must soon propose crypto regulations, its staff are barred from using the technology they are regulating. The request follows a shift in the SEC stance after Gary Gensler's exit, with the agency recently dropping several crypto enforcement actions, including against Coinbase. BitGo has received a full operational license from the Dubai Virtual Asset Regulatory Authority, allowing its subsidiary BitGo Custody (MENA) FZE to offer virtual asset custody and staking services in the UAE. This follows its in-principle approval earlier in 2025. The license enables BitGo to provide secure cold storage solutions to institutional and qualified investors in the region. General Manager Ben Choi emphasized that the approval strengthens BitGo's position as a trusted and compliant digital asset custodian. BitGo, now the world's largest staking platform with $48 billion in assets staked, enters a competitive UAE market alongside firms like Laser Digital, Bitpanda, and Komainu, as well as local banks expanding into crypto services. Cryptocurrency exchange-traded products saw their third largest inflows on record, with $3.4 billion added in the week of April 2025, according to CoinShares. This marks the highest level since December 2024, driven primarily by Bitcoin, which saw $3.18 billion in inflows as its price surged above $90,000. Other cryptocurrencies like Ether, XRP, and Sui also saw significant inflows, while Solana experienced outflows. Total assets under management for Bitcoin ETPs reached $132 billion, contributing to a broader $151.6 billion in crypto ETP AUM. The surge in interest is linked to concerns over corporate earnings and a weaker US dollar, alongside a drop in gold prices. Major issuers including BlackRock, ARK, and Fidelity benefited from the inflows. The Stacks Asia DLT Foundation has partnered with the Abu Dhabi global market to become the first Bitcoin-based organization with a presence in the Middle East. This collaboration aims to promote institutional Bitcoin adoption and expand educational initiatives around Bitcoin's programmability and scalability in the region. Stacks will host live and virtual events to educate institutions and developers on integrating Bitcoin into their operations. The partnership will also focus on advancing regulatory clarity and technical growth for Bitcoin in the Middle East and Asia. Additionally, Stacks is advocating for progressive global regulations and will launch initiatives like the Bitcoin Capital Activation Framework and the Bitcoin Policy Bridge in May to engage regulators worldwide. Well, that's all in this bulletin for now. This is Murti Sharma signing off. Do like, share, and subscribe to 3.TV. And for more information and stories, log on to our website www.3versetv.io or scan the QR code.